Hello, welcome. Episode 400. Blimey, that went fast, didn't it? Well, if it's the first time you're listening or watching this, obviously it went fast. You had no idea what was going on. But 400 days ago today, I met a guy who helps people start podcasts. And he said, James, you should have a podcast. I said, well, I know. And I had an idea. It's called the Daily Sales Message, daily podcast. I haven't got the time, blah, blah, blah. And I heard myself giving him all these nonsense BS excuses. I said, you know what? I'm just going to start it. So I pinky promised him, because I'm a big old grown-up, I pinky promised him there and then, I'm going to start my podcast. It's going to be daily. And I'm just not going to stop. 400 days later, here we are. And I've got hundreds more episodes planned and coming up. So no sign of stopping yet. And I've also met lots of amazing people, spoken to amazing people around the world, had business from the podcast, all sorts of cool stuff. So I'm glad I did it. Anyway, getting all philosophical there on you. Episode 400. Today we're talking about what I call, and you can probably guess from the name I've given it what it is, an unsubscribe suggestion. Unsubscribe suggestion. If you have inactive people on your email list, people that aren't opening things, aren't clicking links, etc., it's a ballsy move, but you can email those people and say, hey James, noticed that you haven't been opening any of my emails, clicking any of the links, the last emails or forever or whatever. You set the parameters. So let's say it's the last 5 emails. Notice you haven't opened the last 5 emails I've sent you. So we're going to take you off our main list for now, because we're going to presume that you don't want to be on the list because you're not opening them. If you do want to be on the list, reply, let me know. That'd be great. And a peculiar thing happens. So the people that don't want to be on the list are grateful because, oh, great, I have to click unsubscribe. They finally got the message that I wasn't opening their messages. There we go. And the people that are interested are like, oh, no, keep me subscribed. I'm really sorry, I've been busy. But I tell you what, next time you send a message, they're opening it because they don't want to be in that position again. They don't want to jeopardize their subscription again. So they'll think twice about not opening that message. So it's a lesser spotted win-win. The unsubscribe suggestion. It is not for the faint of heart. It's quite a ballsy move to accuse people and say, hey, you haven't opened my emails, or what's going on? Don't you like me, or whatever. But from experience, and this happened to me, and that's kind of what inspired me to talk about it today, it definitely does work. It's a very, very effective thing to do. Right, that's it for this banner episode 400 of the podcast. Tomorrow, in episode 401, of course, I don't know why I need to read that. I've been going on and on about being 400, and I have to look and check it's 401. That's what 400 podcasts do for you. Episode 401, selling isn't a synonym for this word. And this happened on a call recently with not a client, not a student. It's a kind of a third-party company that I'm partnering with for something. And they said this on the call. And I thought, I'm doing a podcast episode about that because that is not cool. That's not right. And I'll explain more tomorrow. Thank you for listening or watching All ATM, particularly if this is not your first episode. I appreciate you taking the time to listen or watch me just ramble on endlessly at least 400 times now. Appreciate it. Catch you in the next one.